on this right now. All right. So what I'm looking at right here is really you just want to take the 616 and 624 right there, and that's your box. So I'll draw you in that box right now, right into Thinkorswim, okay? I'm draw it in like right here, right here. And then I'm actually going to extend that box to the right. So here's how you do that. You just go up here and you say, make it a year from now. All right, so there, extends it to the right. Nope, didn't take. All right, there you go. So it took now. And then it's already got the line drawn in for me on both of those. So I'll go ahead and I'll just leave it at that. But we can go ahead and we can set a alert, right? So let's create an alert for above that. Not at or above, let's just go above that number. We're going to right click over here and set another alert. This is my Thinkorswim lessons for you. I'm going to go below that, right? So honestly, right now in this range, I'm not a trader in this range. It's not my style. It might be your style, but it's not my style. My style is that it's got to break out above this range. If I can get this, I know I'm always talking about this, guys. I'm always saying like this, and then that. Sometimes you don't get that, right? If I get this, okay, if I get where it actually decides to start consolidating right underneath of this. Maybe even pierce it once, consolidate, pierce, and then kind of just starts pushing into it. I'll take a long on that right out the gate. And then I'll just actually put it underneath of where it makes sense. If this was my long, if this was my short right here, I would just put it underneath the candle. And actually, if it broke that candle back, I'd know I was wrong, because if you thought that was a short, I'm not so sure I would play that as a short, but if you thought that was a short that bust out of this number right here, right, then you could actually get a very long move on that, but your risk reward is very tight because you just really just say, okay, you know what, if you actually do a higher high on a short, then you're showing me that you're not wanting to go lower, right? So it's as simple as that. Your strategies don't have to be super complicated, okay? But if it's actually coming up from here and then it's actually going to run into it, then you're going to have to actually show me, you're going to have to come out, build it out, and then do like this to go like that, right? When you come in underneath of a resistance like this and you just continue to hang there, you're actually wearing that resistance down and you're building energy for a bust out, right? Same thing right here. Right now, it looked like it was actually kind of building energy to actually have a bust down, but it didn't go that way. Right, so that's what you're looking at. So there's your two numbers. Down below 615.75, you can take it short. Above 624.25, you can take it long. If you take it long on the bust out and a consolidation just underneath of the prior resistance, then you can actually go long and put it on the previous candle if you want to keep a tight stop loss. If you want to wait and be a little more conservative, wait for it to actually put in your higher low, right? So there's your higher low right here. And then as it actually busts up above that bar and breaks that trend line, you can actually get in quickly on that. You don't have to wait for it to actually break this higher high. That actually increases your risk reward problem right there. I like to get that risk reward as tight as possible. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'm hanging out here for just a second. As I said, I got some things that I need to do. So